Hey Danny Poos, welcome back to another video. Today I thought it would be fun to go ahead and do a Genderbend challenge of my not so berry Sims. And I've actually seen this challenge done by Claire Chabon, my favorite YouTuber, and I have yet to actually do it myself because it's been so long since I started the not so berry actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a try. Enough talking though, Poos. We're gonna go ahead and start off with our, I think we should start off with maybe generation 3, which is Marigold right here. Marigold is actually the mother of Elliot. So that is her, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and turn her into a male in 3, 2, 1. Wow, okay, I see why you are sad because you look just like this. Honestly, looking at Marigold as a guy, low-key I can see Elliot. You know what I mean? I can kind of see it. So we're gonna go ahead and take off everything that he has on, and obviously he definitely has some muscle, of course, because Marigold did do a lot of working out. Holy crap, guys. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to go on over to skin details and let's choose, I think this one kind of gives Marigold vibes, right? Guys, know we cannot forget about the eyelashes because eyelashes are a vital part of humanity in Sims 4. Like, if you don't have lashes, what the heck are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? We're gonna go for the brown eyebrows because I'm pretty sure Marigold had brown eyebrows with the blonde yellow hair. She did not have blonde hair at all. And then Marigold, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if she had like really long hair throughout her life or if she had short hair. The thing about wings is that they don't have the right swatch. So they end up giving you like these really like light yellows, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really match the yellow generation vibe. We're gonna stick with the man bun, and if I decide to come back and change it, I probably will. We need to have Marigold remade in The Sims 4 as a guy because clearly I was missing out on this. You know, I obviously love my girl Marigold. I'll always love her, but the fact that she looks so good as a guy, like, is actually insane to me. Now, Marigold wasn't much of a piercings girl. I don't think she was. I think the most piercings she's actually had was like maybe like earrings. So I mean, we could probably like do the same thing, but maybe like in yellow. Maybe for the lips, we could do like the realistic lips to add a little bit more like volume to the lips. Okay, kind of tell a little bit of a difference. It's not too much of a big difference. But how do you guys feel about the face? I kind of like the face a lot. I really do like the face. I'm looking at the time, guys, constantly because I have to go to university, and I don't know why I'm not getting my butt up to go right now. Who cares, guys?
Sims 4 is calling my name, and I decided to play it before I'm moving out for university class.
Now, Marigold was kind of like a little bit preppy, on the preppier side, but like I feel like Marigold wasn't afraid to try out some little funky looks. Okay, I feel like if she were a guy, I feel like she would go a little bit more funky. Yo, what the actual hell is this? What did I download? Like, what? You know, like, imagine, like, it's a freaking scientist. Like, the scientist is always on the go. Like, they have so much stuff that they're doing in the lab and stuff. So, especially whenever you're Marigold, that girl, like, really loved her science. She really loved her fitness and everything. So, like, she was always on the go, like, always doing something. So, I think that kind of fits the vibe there. You see my game literally glitching right now? Like, why the heck are we glitching? I feel like it would be funny to give her, like, sandals with this outfit. Like, it's like so funny because it's like you are wearing like something that's kind of like preppy, and then you just go down and you're like, oh, I'm wearing sandals. Marigold and her glasses were so iconic. I think she had like this little circular ones like this. Okay, guys, I think that finalizes the look for Marigold as a guy. So I think I really like how he turned out. I don't know what I would call Marigold as a guy though. Maybe his name is Mari, guys. Instead of Marigold, it's Mari. I don't freaking know, guys, because it kind of looks like Mary, but we're gonna go with Mari, okay? That's it. Okay, now moving on to Elliot. I'm pretty sure I was saying earlier that Marigold and Elliot look alike, but I'm pretty sure Elliot looks a little bit more like his father, Rohan, if you guys do remember Rohan. We're gonna switch him over in 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. Alright, Elliot, let's not change our entire skin tone. Like, hello. Oh my gosh, Elliot is T as a girl, guys. Also very muscular as a girl as well. I think for the name, I automatically just thought of Ellie. There's like a little bit of Marigold in there, but I feel like mostly looks like Rohan. That's the exact same skin detail that Elliot had. So we're gonna keep that one, and then we are going to give him these lashes, and then we're gonna give, oh, okay. I was trying to do a whole bunch of crap and it was not working. It said, not today, mister, not today. But we're gonna give him that little highlight, and then for the lashes, we will do, I feel like Elliot would be like, I don't know, I just feel like Elliot would be that girl with the lashes. I feel like he would have like big voluptuous freaking eyelashes as a girly pop. So I'm gonna give him those big voluptuous eyelashes. Ooh, yes, Elliot. So maybe we can like keep the thickness on like a different type. Okay, I think that doesn't look bad. I'll tell me why it's hours later and I thought that I didn't save the sim, but instead I actually was in the wrong category in the gallery because apparently I was under most popular in my recent sims instead of the newest. So I was like, where the flip are my sims? Elliot was kind of like a little bit on the sportier side, but like I feel like Elliot was also like kind of like prim and proper. Like I feel like he would dress really nicely. If Elliot were a girl, I feel like he would have short hair because like if you're working out a lot, I mean like are you really gonna like want your hair all up in your freaking face, you know what I mean? So like maybe we could go for like some shorter hair maybe. And like this is like Elliot in his prime, you know what I mean? Like this is him like as a young adult. Well, she this is her as a young adult. So I'm trying to make sure that she looks like a young adult, you know, because when you're young you can kind of like dress freely. I'm not saying that when you're older you can't, but typically, you know, anybody that's playing The Sims is like, I like to do it at least. I like to make my older Sims look older. So I feel like we can probably kind of like keep that vibe a little bit. That's a cute little necklace though. I think I like that one. But I don't know, it just kind of fit him. So I think that maybe going for the same vibe or at least a little different. I don't know, because it's different when it's a girl, guys. Maybe we can kind of like flip between because like this is kind of like, I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like athletic gives like ripped jeans vibes. I don't know why, but my brain is going there, so I'm going to keep it there and I'm going to just stick with my vibes. And I'm not going to give her the longest nails. And then of course we're going to use, okay, so I'm definitely getting tomboy vibes from Elliot now. Keep calling him Elliot, forgetting that it's Ellie now. Let's not get that messed up, guys. I forgot that I'm doing the gender bend challenge, so they are completely different genders. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cute. Okay, let me know what you guys think about little Ellie. I think that I really would like Elliot as a girl. I think Elliot as a girl would actually eat. And then of course here is Mari, not Marigold, but Mari, guys, as a guy. Okay, so pretty cool. So now that we've done those two, we're gonna move on to some more. Violet is more of like the street, like hipster vibe, I feel like. With her, I like to go like a little bit more like dancer vibe, like she's always ready to dance. These are not like her recent outfits, so I'm not exactly sure what version of her I got. I think this is like when she first moved out of her parents' house. Anywho, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. At least he kept the purple hair. I'm kind of afraid to look at the face. Okay guys, let's do it. Let's take off the skin details. Okay, actually, I don't think that is bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think that the hair choice is very interesting. Is Vion too weird? Vion? I don't know, guys. I don't freaking know. We're just gonna go for Vion. I just don't know, but that seems like the better choice to go for. So this is what we're working with. I'm trying not to change her face at all because I don't want to like change anything about them. I love how I said I don't want to change anything about them as I'm literally doing the gender bend challenge. Anyways, we are going to, oh, I think this is the right one, right? Oh my gosh, yes, this is so Violet coded. I love it. But Violet does not have freckles, Dennis. I don't know why you're adding freckles. All right, so that's the skin details. And you know, guys, we got to add my little GS. I don't know what the frick this is called, but I freaking love it so much. Oh my gosh, guys, Violet as a boy would be so adorable. You know what? I'm low-key not regretting. I'm definitely not regretting my generations because I love my generations how they are. But if they were the other gender, guys, they would definitely eat. Like I definitely see the vision and I love the vision and I want it to happen. Maybe one day I would be interested in maybe doing like the gender bend not so berry. I don't know, like, you know, like restarting the not so berry challenge but with them as like the opposite gender. I don't know, I kind of feel like that would be like a little cool. However, I don't think that there would be much of a difference with the challenge. It would just be the exact same challenge but just with different genders. We're gonna go ahead and give you, you see, this is the hard part because how the heck am I going to give you a purple mustache, you know, because there's no purple mustache. So we're just gonna have to stick with like the dark brown because like these are kind of dark brownish for the eyebrows. Violet switched up her hair. She switches up her hair a lot. So I mean, like she switched between this one and this one, like these two shades. Could even do a man bun as well, but like we already gave a man bun to Mari. Oh, I don't know why, but I feel like his hair is low-key kind of giving. Also think that there will be some piercings because I don't know. I feel like dancers are just very stylish and I feel like piercings are very stylish. So I think I'm also gonna go for maybe like some sunglasses.
Okay, supermodel.
Now, Violet as a guy. I don't know why I put this SpongeBob shirt on. I just thought it was cute. Let's see. So we're going for like dancer vibe. You know what, guys? Looking at the other options, I'm not really that impressed, low-key. So I think what we're gonna do is stick with maybe this one. Yeah, we're gonna go for that one. Good. And then for the shoes, we will give you that little purple vibe. Okay. And then maybe we can like add an accessory as well. Okay, pretty chill. Now with Violet, I feel like she's a little bit more like off the wall, other than her freaking parent, which would be Elliot. But I feel like she's like a little bit more like exploring in her style. So I think for the guy version, we will add some little nails because I feel like nails give crazy. There you go. I like those though. Cute little nails. Oh, there you go, guys. It is Vion Berry. I can get the best of both worlds, guys, and put them all into one household. Almost press replace household, and I was about to start actually bawling my eyes out. Or sometimes I literally forget that Caleb Vitor was in my series. Like, I literally had him marry my mint generation. I always thought that Caleb Vitor was an ugly sim, and I ended up using him. So there you go. Throw on some nice CC, guys, and you have an amazing looking sim. There goes Poppy, guys, the young adult. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna do Misty right after. So let's start with Poppy. Now we're gonna flip her over to the guy. 3, 2, 1. Okay, why does my game keep doing this? You look like an old man. I mean, she literally looks like a freaking president in this look though. Loki looks like an old man president. And let's take off those skin details. Guys, it's always a sigh of relief, guys, that the face actually does not look as bad as it is intended to look with those freaking skin details that I have. Okay, so already looks so adorable as a guy, guys. That's so cute. Let's take that off. We're gonna start off with the skin details, of course. I don't know what skin detail that Poppy had though. Like, I'm being so for real with you guys. I don't remember what skin detail I gave her. I kind of like the skin detail, so I'm gonna try it. Maybe for the eyes we could do something different, because like I don't really like how it's making Poppy's eyes look. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And let's scroll on down. We know that Poppy does have some blush because Poppy was always wearing blush. You know, she loved her red. She was a firecracker, guys. I miss her so much. Literally, I loved playing with her because she was just so like career driven. I really loved that for her, but at the same time it was kind of like fun playing with the fact that she wasn't that maternal. So like I struggled with that though, low-key. I feel like I struggled a lot with making her like not want to focus a lot on Marigold as a child. It was kind of weird though, because like I don't know if I actually played the challenge exactly how it's supposed to be, but at the end of the day, guys, whenever you're playing a challenge series, whatever, like it's all up to you, you know, like you get to decide how you want your game to go whenever, whatever. So it's like if the game doesn't go exactly how the rules say, so what? Like as long as you're completing the rules and you're having fun, that's all that matters. Okay, Poppy, you're actually eating as a guy once again.
These Sims look good as guys.
Tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong, and I will come for you. Maybe we should go for like a very well-kept hair. Something about it is just saying, yes, pick me. The look should be very like put together, always camera ready type vibe, you know? Dang, this would have looked so good if it were in red. I wish that they had a red swatch for that. Like, why don't they? Like, hello?
Are you guys racist toward red?
Well, I'm going to go for this one. It's funny because I was trying to avoid this specific one because I recently used it on one of the Sims that I created on my past live stream, and I was like, nah, I don't want to use it, but I ended up coming back to it because it looks pretty good, so we can't avoid it, guys. We just have to use it. Then for the shoes, obviously we need to do something pretty formal. That's kind of like a red swatch. And then we're gonna do some socks as well, some little black socks. There you go. I mean, red earrings, guys. I mean, come on, can we really deny the red earrings as a freaking red generation? I don't think so. There you go. That is Poppy as a guy. Oh, we need to find a different name. Guys, would it be wrong for me to call her Pope? I know, guys, Pope is like not what we should be thinking about. A Pope. I don't even know what a Pope is. I think that's some religion thing. I don't know. Moving on to Misty, guys. Our iconic sim Misty. I'm over here dressing her up as if it literally matters. Like I'm literally about to flip her over to the next gender. Anyways, this is how our girl Misty looks. Let's take a quick look at her skin detail. So she has the I'm Vakai skin detail. Okay, we're gonna change her over to 3, 2, 1.
Wow, you're the first one that didn't decide to put on the ugly skin detail.
Instead of Misty, we're just gonna call you Mist. Wait, oh my gosh, guys, I might actually eat Mist. Because, you know, it's not like Misty, but it's like Mist, you know, like the Y replaces the I. All right, I'm done. I think I had a problem with like trying to make the Sims look too perfect, or like just adding like these dramatized features. I think I've kind of changed a little bit with how I do Sims nowadays, because like whenever I'm creating Sims now, I don't really like do all that. I think I focus more on like realistic looks now, which is a little bit insane, because like there was like a time period when I was playing The Sims and I would only do these really huge eyelashes. Like for example, for the girl, they would have like these huge eyelashes, or the guys would have like these huge humongous abs, and it's like, why was I doing all that? I don't know. So recently I've been trying to just get into like more realistic like body types, allowing my Sims to like have different body types, you know, because I feel like body type representation is really important in the game. Even though it's just a game, guys, I feel like it's still important to have body representation, especially playing a freaking life simulator. Anyways, I just went on a whole rant there. So for the hair, I am a little bit scared because I don't think that there's a lot of male hairs that have the same swatch that Misty did. I guess you can call that one mint. I'm gonna do this. I feel like it gives scientist vibes. Oh, that kind of looks a little bit more minty, right? I'm trying to match it up with the hair and it's just not working because there's no such thing as a mint mustache like with the actual flip. Did Misty have piercings? I think Misty did have piercings, guys. I don't know. I know I don't want to make them too girly, guys, but like it's okay. It's fine. They're freaking my not so berry Sims. I can do whatever I want them. Oh, I just saw it. It's right here. Vakai. I'm blind, guys. I'm legally blind. All right, let's scroll on down. You know, we got to add our GS on. Misty was like a very, very mischievous girl. Like she's iconic for her mischief. You know, I remember playing the beginning of the series and literally obsessing over how mischievous she was. Oh my gosh, Misty looks so cute as a guy. All right, and I think that's all we're gonna do for the face. I think it's really cute. You know, Misty, guys, I don't know, like I literally keep saying this throughout the entire video, but like all of them just look really good as the other gender. Anyways, I was saying that I think that I did like a pretty good job with like creating the first generation, because like I feel like if I fumbled on the first generation, it probably wouldn't have gone well. So it's a good thing that I made like good genes throughout the entire series, because I'm currently on generation 5, guys, and we're literally almost on generation 6. So I think that I have like a fear of like ending the series, but at the same time I'm like really excited. What the flip? I'm really excited to like finish it because I really want to start something brand new. I just really want to start fresh, guys, and I've been thinking about it and I just don't know what to do. Whenever that time comes, I feel like I'm gonna be so like shocked that I actually finished the series, because that's the first time that I've actually finished a series. I know it's literally taking me like 10 million years to actually finish the series, but at least I can say I started something and I finished it, because that's one of my main problems, guys, is I typically start things and then I never finish it. So that's kind of like one of my pet peeves about myself, and it's honestly just like a thing that I have struggled with for a long time in my life. So I think that is definitely something that will kind of help me overcome. Sorry, that got a little bit deep, guys, but I just wanted to share that with you guys just because like that's just something that I'm always thinking about in the back of my head. This is so cute, guys. I know that I'm like kind of going off style, but this is kind of giving mint vibes if she were a guy. So here is our little Sims, guys. We got Mist right here, the first generation, guys, that started it all, and now we have Pope Berry, the second generation. So this would be Misty's son in a way, I guess you can say, or daughter. Moving on to generation 3, guys, this would be Poppy's daughter, now son, which is Mari, guys, which I'm really liking. Moving to generation 4, which would be Elliot, now Ellie, which I think that she turned out really cute as well. I love the like half formal, half casual look as well. And now moving on to Elliot's daughter, now son, basically Vion Berry, which is our purple generation currently right now as we speak. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that little series. I will be continuing this little series once I'm done with the actual series. So since I'm on generation 5 right now, which is the violet, and we're moving on to the orange generation, we still have, I think it's peach, blue, and green. I don't know, y'all, it's something like that, but I don't freaking know. We're gonna figure it out as we go on, and I think it's pink as well. So that's what we're gonna do as we continue to play the series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in another one. Bye, Denny Poos.